Okay, let's break this off into like a little segment to help all the people who are going to be watching this, because I think we've hit a really interesting topic of discussion. How would you advise other founders who are non-technical on how, when they find someone technical, to woo them over and say, let's be co-founders? Because I'm assuming that you two are pretty much equal partners now. Is that the configuration?
Yes.
So he's a talented developer, obviously has enough gumption to put something out there, develop an MVP. A lot of those technical co-founders or co-founders in general who have the ability to build something going to say, no, you know what? I'm good myself. I'm going to make a go of it. You went and you convinced him, hey, we're better together. Let's do a partnership and be co-founders. What advice would you give based on what you did to other non-technical founders to do the same thing?
Show that you know how to market a technology. Everything from what you name the company to what your URL is. Today, marketing is so much about multimedia as well. And so especially if you're selling a video product, it helped very much that I had a portfolio of projects that I've worked on. I've sold into enterprise markets with enterprise video platforms. I was able to bring experience to the table that I wouldn't have been able to at, 25, 26 years old. Finally, all that work that I had put in over the 10 years while I couldn't get hired was enough to hire a co-founder with me. At first, the idea was, hey, maybe I'll buy this technology from you for like
Sure.
$10,000. That would not have worked. I
Yeah.
mean, it takes a very special person to quit everything that they're doing and dedicate your life towards a project. So I would say give it time and show up to the table with your best marketing package and what you're capable of and get off on the right foot.
Yeah, let me add to that. A lot of times, non-technical founders come and ask me, how do I convince this technical person to become a co-founder? You have to bring skills to the table that they do not have. And typically that has to do with monetization, has to do with sales. Because when I talk to founder teams and I look at them and someone is technical, I say, you build the product and try to talk to users, but build the product. And if you're non-technical, you are in sales. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But wait a second, I have the vision and the strategy. No. You're in sales right in the beginning. And so you busting your tail, selling Kia, doing all that. Great brand, by the way. Korean brand. Love it. Support it, right? But you're showcasing your things and you bring a complementary skill set, and it makes that technical person say, man, now I've got someone who can help me be successful doing the things that I maybe don't want to do or don't think I can do. I can focus on what I'm good at. Match made in heaven. You made it work. You spent time together. And then through the traction, what I heard is by getting that initial traction, both of you were encouraged enough to say, all right, I'm going to quit my job. I sold enough cars. We got enough traction. Let's go all in on it. And then 2019, and we're talking 4 or 5 years later, it's a successful business, making money, all these things. It's fantastic. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what it was. And it was really about baby steps. I mean, there's plenty of resources about what you should want out of your co-founder. For me personally, it is that I've just all really value about Quinston. Besides, he's just super smart. He knows how to do everything. And he understands that there is a threshold. So many people talk about like minimum viable product. You might get with a co-founder that is overseas, and maybe because they don't speak perfect English, they think that the only thing that's missing out of their repertoire is just knowing how to speak English. And that's like what you bring. There was never a point where it was like putting the onus on our customer to purchase or on sales to go out and sell something that we didn't already have and could demonstrate well. I've always felt very fortunate where that pressure to sell something that doesn't exist yet, our minimum viable product was actually a great product. He's always made sure that I've had good technology to sell.
Excellent
Yes.
pairing. And that's where everybody doing their strengths really helps out. If you can set up a pitch to a potential co-founder in any domain expertise to cover anything, and you can envision being a better team together, and you trust each other, you got to build that trust, and it leads to sales. Well, I think that's a match made in heaven. So congratulations, kudos to
Thank
you.
you.
That's great for making that work.